Hello, good day everyone. How are you all today? Welcome to another video. My name is Hussein and I'm back again to bring you all closing of the weekly updates. First of all, I would like to talk about in the economic calendar as you saw that we had some of the major events that actually took place. I would like to actually talk about the GDP in the Eurozone, as well as if you have a look on this was the ECB interest rate decision. The euro resumed its rise against the US dollar after the European Central Bank boosted asset purchase on Thursday, having telegraphed its plan to ease as far as back in October. Yesterday, the decision was widely anticipated. In yesterday's note, they actually argued that unless its actions were more aggressive, Euro USD could actually see a post ECB rally. Actually, as we saw that Euro USD, which actually traded way much higher, which was, and I would say that an additional stretch in an unexpected, I would say that circumstances, right? So if you could see here, but the gains are actually really modest. If you see here, it actually pulled back, and it did go down. It's supposed to go down from here, but then actually due to the sentiment, it actually pushed higher, right? So which actually reflecting the currency overstretched move. What we see here is an overstretched move, plus the weakness in the American dollar. By right, it should have actually come down already. Well, the central bank increased its pandemic, I would say that emergency purchase program by 500 billion, and right in the middle of the market, 400 to 600 billion estimate, so around about 500 billion they actually plan on that. It also extended the program to March 2022 from the middle of 2021. So most market watchers were looking for an extension to the end of 2021 and maybe 2022. The central bank also lowered its growth forecast for 2021 but raised its forecast for 2020 and 2022. On inflation, it cuts its projections for this year and 2022. These small but important adjustments tell us that the ECB on balance is less pessimistic but still plans to keep monetary policy easy for a very long time. This is especially true with ECB President Christine Lagarde's comment that it may not need to use the entire PEP envelope, right? Euro USD snapped 4-day decline, and you see that it actually rebounded from here, right, which is right under below. If you could see from here, if I draw this, you see if you see it has been really beat, and I would see that if it breaks above 1.2170, the next stop or the next handle, it could be I would say that somewhere around 1.24. You see, so this is on this note, this is a very major resistance zone here, right? Which, if so we gotta wait and see what happens next. Meanwhile, on the other hand, investors also continue to short US dollar because of the weekly jobless claims. They kept on rising, right? If you could see here, they were compared to the last, it actually surged about 853,000. This is the highest level since September, and also the consumer confidence prices rose about 0.2%, right, which is CPI number here, and inflation is still very low, and small uptick won't affect Federal Reserve policy, right? We also had PPI numbers, which were actually had a very limited gain over the currency. Sterling, which actually sold off sharply. If you could see here, most of the GBP pairs actually really went down. This is due to the reason that the dinner between Prime Minister Boris Johnson and the European Commission actually it didn't ended up with a meaningful development, right? So both sides will actually continue the talks over the weekend, but everyone is preparing for a no-deal Brexit. So Johnson said Thursday there is a strong possibility negotiations will fail as the European Union prepares for similar situations on the other hand. So there's still a hope that the deal can be made before the end of the year, but it is fading day by day, right? So this is why we saw that, but anything can change at any time. So now a pound is actually drifted lower due to this comments and sentiment that is going on due to the Brexit, right? On the other hand, all the other commodities currencies also actually they were strong. For example, New Zealand dollar reported strong manufacturing PMI numbers, right? So all in all, it was just the overall in the forex market. And then guys, on the on the stock market, like we had anticipated earlier, that the price is hovering in between this channel. Do you see that here? So actually, if we were expecting this push up further, but it did not have actually it pulled back. But I see that for now, this is still remaining in this channel. As long as it remains in between this channel, we'll see that it will be grinding higher. Now all eyes are on vaccine development. The whole world is waiting for that, right? So let's just see that what are going to be the upcoming developments in the upcoming days. All right, we're watching it closely. All right, like I mentioned earlier, December, there's a bit of whip short, so we got to really be sure when we find a possible opportunity in the forex and also stock market to be shared with you. So for now, thank you very much for listening, guys. That's all for this week, right? We'll be back again next week and bring you more updates. Till then, you all take care, stay safe, be happy, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.